Hey there, food lovers! We have a summertime classic treat for you today. We created the best cherry pie ever. This pie is bursting with juicy, ruby red cherries tucked inside a golden, flaky crust that's baked to absolute perfection. Ready to create this masterpiece? Grab your aprons, preheat those ovens, and let's get started. Before we begin our baking adventure, let's gather our ingredients. This recipe uses simple, fresh ingredients to create an unforgettable pie. For the crust, we'll use 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, plus extra for dusting, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter, chilled and diced, and ½ a cup of ice water. For the cherry filling, we'll need 6 cups of fresh cherries, pitted, 1 cup granulated sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. We've gathered all the goodies. Now, let's get started on the fun of baking. The foundation of any great pie is a flaky, buttery crust. Don't be intimidated. Crafting the perfect pie crust is an art, but with patience and practice, anyone can master it. The key is to understand the balance of ingredients and the technique involved. Today, we're going to break it down step by step so you can create a crust that will have everyone asking for your secret. This step-by-step guide will help you create a crust worthy of applause. From selecting the right ingredients to mastering the technique, we'll cover everything you need to know. So roll up your sleeves and let's get started on this delicious journey. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour and salt. This is the base of your crust, and it's essential to get the proportions right. The flour provides structure, while the salt enhances the flavor. Make sure to whisk them thoroughly to ensure an even distribution. Add the diced butter and use a pastry blender or your fingertips to cut the butter into the flour until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. The butter should be cold, straight from the fridge, to ensure a flaky texture. The goal is to coat the flour with fat, creating layers that will puff up during baking. Gradually add the ice water, a tablespoon at a time, mixing until the dough just comes together. Don't overwork it. The water should be ice cold to keep the butter from melting. Mix gently with your hands or a spatula until the dough holds together when pressed. Overworking the dough can result in a tough crust, so handle it carefully. Divide the dough in half, shape each half into a disc, and wrap them in plastic wrap. Refrigerate for at least an hour. This resting period allows the gluten to relax and the butter to firm up, making the dough easier to roll out and less likely to shrink during baking. When you're ready to use it, let the dough sit at room temperature for a few minutes before rolling it out. And there you have it, a perfect pie crust ready for your favorite filling. While the dough chills, let's prepare the star of the show, the cherry filling. Bursting with sweet tart flavors, this filling is what dreams are made of. In a large saucepan, combine the pitted cherries, sugar, cornstarch, vanilla extract, lemon juice, and salt. Cook over medium heat, stirring constantly until the mixture thickens and the cherries release their juices. Remove from the heat and let the filling cool completely before assembling the pie. Get ready for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to assemble your masterpiece. This is the thrilling point where all your dedication and preparation unite, transforming your vision into something truly extraordinary. Now comes the fun part. This is the moment when you see your efforts transform into a delicious pie that will impress everyone. It's time to assemble our pie and get it ready for the oven. This step is crucial as it ensures that all the flavors meld together perfectly. First, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 190 degrees Celsius. Preheating is essential to ensure that your pie bakes evenly and achieves that perfect golden brown crust. On a lightly floured surface, roll out 1 disc of dough into a 12-inch circle. Make sure to keep the dough moving to prevent it from sticking to the surface. Carefully transfer it to a 9-inch pie plate. Press the dough into the plate, ensuring it fits snugly without any air bubbles. Next, pour the cooled cherry filling into the pastry-lined pie plate. Spread the filling evenly to ensure every bite is packed with flavor. Roll out the second disc of dough and use it to create a lattice top for your pie. This not only looks beautiful, but also allows steam to escape during baking. You can also use cookie cutters to make decorative shapes. These little touches add a personal and artistic flair to your pie. Finally, crimp the edges of the crust to seal the pie and brush the top with milk or cream for a beautiful golden finish. This step gives your pie a professional look and adds a lovely sheen to the crust. For an extra touch of sweetness and sparkle, you can sprinkle a bit of sugar on top of the pie before baking. This will caramelize and add a delightful crunch. Place your assembled pie in the preheated oven. Close the oven door gently to avoid disturbing the pie's structure. Set a timer for about 50 to 60 minutes. Baking times can vary, so keep an eye on your pie as it bakes. As your pie bakes, you'll notice the crust turning a beautiful golden brown and the filling bubbling up through the lattice. This is a good sign that your pie is baking perfectly. Once the timer goes off, carefully remove the pie from the oven and place it on a cooling rack. Allow it to cool completely before serving to let the filling set. When the pie has cooled, it's time to slice and serve. Each slice should reveal a perfect balance of flaky crust and juicy filling. Enjoy your homemade masterpiece with friends and family. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of sharing a pie that you've made from scratch. And there you have it, a beautifully assembled pie that's sure to impress. Prepare to embark on a delicious journey as we bake our way to golden perfection. The moment of truth is here. Let's bake this masterpiece to perfection. Place the pie on a baking sheet to catch any drips. Bake for 45 to 55 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the filling is bubbly. If the edges of the crust start to brown too quickly, cover them loosely with aluminum foil. Once baked, let the pie cool completely on a wire rack before slicing and serving. Summer and cherry pie, a match made in dessert heaven. As the sun shines bright and the days grow long, there's nothing quite like enjoying a slice of homemade cherry pie in the warm breeze. To keep your pie fresh on those balmy days, store it in the refrigerator once it's cooled, and cover it loosely with foil or plastic wrap. For picnics or outdoor gatherings, pack individual slices in airtight containers and place them in a cooler with ice packs to preserve that just-baked goodness. Looking to beat the heat? Try serving your cherry pie chilled, straight from the fridge, or add a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream for an extra refreshing treat. For a creative twist, cut the pie into bite-sized squares and skewer them with fresh berries for a fun portable dessert. Pair your summer cherry pie with cool beverages. Think sparkling lemonade, iced tea with fresh mint, or a fruity sangria. These light, zesty drinks perfectly complement the sweet tart flavors of the pie and keep everyone refreshed. Whether you're at a backyard barbecue, a family picnic, or simply enjoying a sunny afternoon, cherry pie brings a splash of summertime joy to every table. So slice, serve, and savor the taste of summer. There's something truly magical about a homemade cherry pie. It's more than just a dessert. It symbolizes comfort, tradition, and love. The process of making it, from selecting the ripest cherries to rolling out the perfect crust, is a labor of love that brings people together. Is it the sweet and tart aroma that fills the kitchen as it bakes? The scent alone can transport you back to simpler times, evoking memories of family gatherings and festive celebrations. The anticipation builds as the pie bakes, filling the house with its irresistible fragrance. Perhaps it's the sight of the golden brown crust, promising a delicious treat inside. The crust, perfectly flaky and golden, is a work of art in itself. It hints at the juicy, flavorful filling that awaits inside, making your mouth water in anticipation. Or maybe it's the first bite, the perfect harmony of flaky crust and juicy cherry filling. That first taste is a revelation, a delightful blend of textures and flavors that dance on your palate. The tartness of the cherries balanced by the sweetness of the sugar, all encased in a buttery, flaky crust. Whatever it is, cherry pie holds a special place in our hearts and on our tables. It's more than just a dessert. It's a centerpiece of family gatherings, a symbol of togetherness and joy. Sharing a slice of cherry pie is sharing a piece of happiness, a moment of connection with loved ones. Today, we'll embark on a culinary journey to create the ultimate cherry pie. We'll start with the freshest ingredients, from plump, juicy cherries to the finest flour and butter. Each step of the process is an opportunity to infuse love and care into our creation. Get ready for a symphony of flavors and the joy of baking from scratch. As we mix, roll, and bake, we'll create not just a pie, but a memory that will be cherished and passed down through generations, just like the cherished recipes of our ancestors. So let's roll up our sleeves and get started on this delicious adventure. Be sure to spread the joy of your sweet success far and wide. We'd love to see your culinary creations. Snap a photo of your beautiful cherry pie and share it with us on social media. Tag us on your masterpiece. And while you're at it, don't forget to leave a comment below and tell us about your baking experience. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed this recipe, and subscribe to our channel for more delicious inspiration. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new recipes. Thank you for watching and joining us on this baking adventure. Baking is pure joy. A delicious dance of creativity, comfort, and love where every swirl, sprinkle, and sweet aroma fills your heart as much as your home. Until next time. Happy baking!